After my ex left me, I was in shambles. I tried very hard to save my marriage. For months it was very touch and go. Every time we met up to exchange our infant son, it was a 50-50 as to whether it would be an amicable meeting, or whether he'd tear me down and tell me he wished I was dead. It was one of the latter that day. I don't remember what was said, I don't remember what I was threatened with, I don't remember what other context happened that particular night. All I know is I walked to the side of the road for a half mile or more and seriously contemplated laying in the road for some unsuspecting trucker to finish me off. I settled on returning to my car and driving, just driving until things got better. Maybe driving to a new life, starting over. Maybe driving off a cliff, I wasn't sure. I was on the phone with my mom at the time, trying to decide ultimately what I was going to do. Where would I go? Should I just die? What about my son? I didn't get to the mountains before the guilt of leaving my son turned me back around. It took me 20 minutes to get to the nearest town. I turned off the highway and into the parking lot of a church of my denomination. I felt like it would provide me some comfort. I couldn't think of anywhere safer, especially that late after midnight. I parked my car close to the building, near the wood fence that blocked off the electrical box or some other meter thing, still pouring my heart out to my mom. As she worked to talk me down, I glanced up from the dashboard to the little fenced-off section of the church building, and a face peeking around the side of the fence stared back. The face looking back at me was white as paper, the hair yellow like straw, stiff and sticking out. It smiled a large, toothy, malicious grin, like this was the most fortuitous meeting for it. Like I was prey. And almost in the instant I had seen it, it slunk back behind the fence. My glasses were off, my eyes full of tears. I wasn't sure what I had seen at first. I wiggled back and forth in my seat trying to recreate the trick of the light. Surely I hadn't actually seen someone. There was no trick of the light. "Hold on, Mom," I cut off her consoling. That had been going on for who knows how long, and leaned across my passenger seat to see the side of the fence. See where the person had gone. At least to prove it was a person. I don't remember why. There was no gate door on that side of the fence. Suddenly it was like the darkness around the car got several shades darker. I was hit with the worst feeling of dread I ever felt in my life. I felt like I was going to die. I bolted out of there and didn't feel safe until I was 40 miles away. I stopped at a Walmart, the most brightly lit thing in my rural area, to piece myself together. I was shook. I felt sick. I've seen a lot of shadows. I've seen things move, but nothing like that. I've been in that town since, but I will never return to that church. There's something there that shouldn't be there. It needs to be burned to the ground, razed and never rebuilt upon. I didn't believe in demons or ghosts before that night. That face forever burned into my brain. I can still picture it as clearly as I did that night 10 years ago, and I hope I never see it again.